They're a trio of singers who have perfected the art of vocal harmony with their sound. Their musical ability has caught the attention of musical greats that's made them an online sensation. Joining me in the studio now is Joseph Clark, Mariah Hargroves, and Jessica Fox of the group Resound. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us on Turning Point. Now, it's been a whirlwind of a journey for you in the last few years, but the journey started much earlier before that because you've all been singing before, and I gather the two of you know each other, and then in a school setting, although you meet.
It was a play.
It was a play.
Yeah.
And I quote you saying she was singing circles around you, and you thought,
Yeah.
who is this woman?
Yeah.
Now, how can you say that? Because the vocal ability of the two of you, it's insane.
Thank you. Listen, God has his way of doing things, and I don't have any problem with what he does. And he just joined us all together, and we are here. We're here. We're so grateful.
So of course, the big reveal for you that we all talk about is the Christmas song that Ariana Grande retweeted. But please tell me about your journey prior to that, because you've been singing, I guess, a lot of your life. You've been doing your thing quietly. Tell me.
Yeah, well, we had been singing as a group, I think before that, like 3 years before that even happened. And it was a Christmas medley that we had arranged the Christmas before. And then the next year is when it became popular. And
so it was a year, it was living in cyberspace for a year before it was discovered.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, we had posted it on YouTube and things like that. And we thought that, oh, that went well last year. And then the next year is when it kind of caught more attention and we started kind of seeing more from that. So.
But for you guys, Jesus is the center of all you do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So now tell me about the experience post the video, because now the whole world loves you, everyone knows you. What's it been like, this new found exposure and being under the microscope of everyone looking at you?
It's been very interesting, yet very humbling, because we have to watch what we do everywhere we go. Like when we go grocery shopping, somebody be like, "You're Mariah, or you're JoJo, or you're Jessica from Resound," and we have to be just very careful. It kind of keeps us just on our toes because people actually look up to us now.
So you find you can't scratch your nose anymore.
Well, you know, God has his way of whipping us up into shape, and I guess that was his way. Just the attention, it didn't blow our heads up. It humbled us and made us better people, to be completely honest.
So let me ask you though, because now people must look at you and think, oh, let's do it the way Resound have done it. Let's arrange some harmonies. Let's put it on YouTube and then, you know, hopefully tag someone who would. Have you had those questions? How did you do it? Those questions.
Yes.
Can you tell us how you've done it?
How do we do it? That's a good question. First of all, we are inspired and so grateful for so many people that have done our medley. They have done it the correct way, and they have killed it. Yeah, and I mean, great jobs. I just, you know, it's something that we tap into. When we arrange, we tap into every genre. We want to make sure that we reach everybody. Yeah. And so just something, it's just, I mean, I believe in the anointing, and I believe it's very strong, and together we just make these wonderful, I guess, magical, I think, can we call it magical? Can we call it great, just great arrangements, and it's just awesome that we have the opportunity to share it with the world.
I mean, we could talk about your inspirations, we could talk about the music you listen to, but you know, I was sitting down preparing for it, and I thought, man, and I've listened to a few of your interviews, and I thought, you've been asked the same questions again and again. Where did you get the name from? I know it's from you. And I just wondered, what question do you wish you were asked that you never been asked before?
How do you pronounce Resound? I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, actually, I know you've been asked that. I know you've been asked that because it's Resound and Resound. And so what other question have you not been asked that you thought, oh, why can't someone just ask us this one?
Probably what connects us. You don't get that a lot.
Okay, so let's pretend that hasn't happened.
Okay.
So, guys, what connects you?
It's a good question you have there. Well, I would say, I think that it's funny, we didn't really realize this at first, but kind of talking back over how we grew up in our childhoods and things like that, we were just all really like the outcasts. We were all like kind of nerds or got picked on, or for whatever reason, we weren't really like the popular kids or weren't the ones that felt like we knew who we were, you know. And so that's kind of something that even with our new single that we wrote together, Keep On Loving, that's what it really talks about, is us learning to love ourselves and that type of thing. And that was a long journey for each of us.
But let me ask you though, honestly, when you think about one person who was maybe most hurtful when you were growing up, you know, I have them, I mean, the people who told me that I was too dark and all that. I'm not sure if they approached me now and wanted tickets to my concert, whether I would freely give it. Are you at that place where you can truly, freely love like that, those who hurt you growing up?
I have to say that I am definitely getting there, and I'm like almost there, because some of those people who did pick on me and who did say very dirty things about me, they're my friends on Facebook. They like my pictures. They're like, oh, you're so great. When are y'all having a concert?
Block.
When y'all gonna help me? You know, and I want to be like, you did this to me. Now, you know, I want to do that, but, you know, I guess the God in me tames my fire, and it's just like, just forgive them, because the forgiveness is for you. It's not for them.
Wow.
So.
Now, guys, what's next for Resound?
Well, we've got this little single coming up called Keep On Loving, as Jessica said earlier, that talks about our different testimonies and how we had the same story, yet it was kind of different, but God, his love brought us out and made us better people and made us stronger. So.
Our time is run out, but all I'm going to say is, Joe, don't let them ever put you under pressure for getting ready or for getting ready later than they are. Just take your time. Since God made you the only man in the group, be the king, babe.
Yeah.